If you are looking to relocate to Dallas-Fort Worth, I may have found the perfect subdivision for you. Today we're in Prosper with amazing schools. We are in Starview, and I'm gonna take you in to this boutique community, walking distance to shopping and Starbucks and eating. And the best part about it is some of my favorite builders are in here. It is a 1.9% property tax with no mud or pit, and that is hard to find out here. So let's go in and get started with these tours. Okay, first of all, Highland, Tradition, and Britain are building in here. I've already told you guys that Britain's my favorite builder. They're right across the street, and we're gonna go in there in just a second. But I love Highland and Huntington, and I'm gonna take you in here. They have 74-foot lots, and in the grand scheme of land, 70 foot is a really big lot size. And so I wanna take you in, show you what you can get with Highland, and kind of show you the craftsmanship. So let's go inside. All right, so first of all, double doors, which it's really nice to have. Brings in a lot of natural light. And then you've got your secondary down, which this is really normal here in the DFW area, at least with new builds, because we have so many families that have parents or guests that come and stay, and they don't want them necessarily having to go upstairs. And so you see a lot of secondary just down, which I feel like increases your resale value. And they always have their own private ensuite. And then we're gonna go down to the office. And I love this because it's got the double doors, but it's also glass. And look how beautiful this is. And obviously it's the model home, so you have lots of upgrades. For example, that whole wall is an upgrade, but at least you can see the possibilities. And then look at the stairwell. It's just really pretty. And then moving forward, they have the media room down, which if you've watched any of my videos, you know that it is one of my favorite things, because I feel like when your media is upstairs, yes, it gets the kids away from you and tucked into a room, but I feel like people don't use it as much when it's away from the kitchen and the living room. So I like it here. I feel like it's used more. And then you've got this, entertainment space with the media, the living room, and the kitchen, which we're going to go to. You also have a half bath right here, really close to all the entertainment area. And then look at this. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. So you have a fireplace and built-ins that go all the way to the ceiling. And then I'm going to move over here so you guys can kind of see. Look at how pretty that is. I just love, Highland's really well known for their beamed vaulted ceilings. And look at all this. Look at all this glass. Just tons and tons of natural light. You've got the built-in wine, which you can choose to have or not have. And then you have so much space here. And then of course you've got a secondary breakfast nook over there with a little desk that you can use for whatever you'd like. And then just cabinets galore. You're never going to need extra storage space. Not only do you have it on the island, but you've got it around the entire kitchen. And then this island is massive. I mean, you have room for 4 chairs, plus it's got a column. You've got your double ovens. And I love it when the kitchen has windows. And notice there's privacy out there because the fence is so tall. And then you have your gas burner, your dishwasher, your trash over there. But this whole area is meant for entertaining. And what a lot of people do, this whole wall opens as well. So what you could do is get the screen that comes all the way down out here. And then you can open up all of these sliders and get a really great indoor-outdoor entertainment space as well. And people get those screens because we have bugs and we have mosquitoes. And so it's just a really great way in the spring and the fall. You won't want to do it right now because we're 100 degrees. So, but in the spring and the fall, you get a really nice breeze. And it's really, really pretty and feels good to have these windows and get all of that, these sliders open and get all that fresh air. And just being able to hang out with your family in October. And I mean, we have such good weather most of the year outside of July and August are definitely our hottest 2 months. So anyway, let's keep going with our tour. You've got pantry, you've got laundry, which is a great little space and an extra fridge. This would be your garage, and it would be a 3-car garage. Right now, it's their offices, like I always tell you guys, while it's the model. And then back here, we're gonna go, I love the TV. It's one, sorry, my camera just almost fell. It's one of those frame TVs. And then in here is the primary. And this is so pretty because it's big enough for this huge dresser, and then an entire couch with a table. And then of course, a king bed with 2 huge nightstands. So I do like this curved wall. I love that it's got the woodwork on it, obviously an upgrade, but you can't beat this, and all the natural light and the vaulted ceilings. So Highland knows how to do it really well. Okay, in here, you've got the walk-through shower. You can go in this way, you can walk all the way through and come back out, or you can do the opposite. It's nice because you've got the sprayers on both sides and in the middle. So you could literally get the whole family in there if you're running late. And then you've got the double vanity with the ability to sit down and do makeup or what have you, and of course a beautiful soaking tub. And then you've got your potty and your linen. But look at this closet. Holy cannoli. It's so pretty. So much storage. I'm echoing. That's how big this closet is. So again, they know how to do it right. I can actually even go through here. So you've got your third row, which would be for jackets and all that. You get one of those little hook things. Lots of shoe storage, but you can't beat that. You can't beat how much space you have right in there. And so let me take you guys upstairs because it's equally as good. All right, now we are upstairs. We've got a vaulted game room. It's really nice. And then this is, all the rooms are spread out here. They're all separated. So you have one right off the stairs, and it's super big with its own bathroom. And then you come out here, and around this corner, you have another bedroom with an ensuite bathroom, always so cutely decorated. And then it's pink and pretty and really big as well. I didn't have rooms this big growing up, and I had to share a bathroom. So if y'all are buying this house, your kids should be very thankful. So down here is a half bath, and that is for anyone up here playing games or watching TV. And then over here is the last bedroom with its own private bathroom as well. So you've got 3 really big bedrooms with their own bathrooms, which is so nice. All right. Oh, and look at this little closet. The closet actually has a sitting area. That's fun. Okay, I do want to show you guys something. Okay, looking out here, all of this, all that's shopping, Starbucks, eating, Mexican food, patios. There's so much. It's called the Gates of Prosper, and it's probably the biggest shopping area in Prosper, because remember, Prosper, they want to keep it small. So this particular subdivision, Starview, it's only 173 houses, so it's more boutique, but you're going to get bigger lot sizes, and you're not going to have as much competition. So for example, if you buy in a smaller housing subdivision compared to the fields where I live, there's going to be, 2,000, 3,000 houses over there when all is said and done. Here, there's only ever going to be 173 homes. So if I put my house on the market in the fields, I'm going to have some competition, because more than likely there's going to be another house on the market like mine. Here, you don't have as much competition on the resale side, so I feel like it makes it more valuable. Plus, being in Prosper, no mud, no PID, which is our extra taxation that you find a lot in Prosper and Salina. And you get Prosper ISD and your walking distance. You're 8 minutes away from Fields. So if you want that Fields West lifestyle, and if you don't know what Fields West is, go to any of my other videos about Frisco because I talk about it a lot. If you'll be able to get there in 8 minutes and then being able to walk to the gates of Prosper if that's what you want. Maybe you want to go eat Mexican food. You walk across the street, sit on a patio, get a margarita, walk back to your house. And so it's just a really, really great position in Prosper because you're right on the Frisco border. So you have a little bit of padding if you don't want all the noise of an urban development. You can live out here and have a little more peace, a little more space for your money, but yet you're still just 8 minutes away from it. So, all right, let's go to the next model home. All right, as I walk over, I'm gonna give all the pricing at the end so that I can do it organized and you guys can be able to write it down if you're interested. Also, just text me. I can give you all this information so that you're not having to memorize it, and that will save you time as well. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Traditions, probably my second favorite builder outside of Britain because they've just got really great customer service. They're family owned. The family still is in on everyday dealings. And so I really have enjoyed their builds. I've enjoyed their customer service. This is the 74 foot and this back here is the 64 foot. And I'm just gonna take you into the 74 foot. I wanna kind of show you what their build out looks like. And this model happens to be one of my favorite floor plans. So let's go inside. Okay, so this also has the double doors, but it's all glass. So you definitely have a lot of natural light. And you get an office right at the front as well. And they've got the coffered ceilings. It's a good size office with the same kind of doors, double doors. And then on this side, you have the same secondary bedroom down with its own bathroom. It's really nice to have that for resale and just for family members. All right, so we go this way and there is a half bath here for guests. And then this would normally be the garage, which y'all all know, but it's used as the builder's offices for now. And then we have the laundry here, and that's going to go into the primary closet, but we'll go around so that you can kind of see it presented with the primary bedroom. This is a really great open space. They have a couch. If anybody wanted a Christmas tree or anything like that, it would be super pretty because you've got this gorgeous, super high ceiling with stairwell. And then of course, we've got my favorite thing, which is the media room down. And then a huge, open, beautiful with bright lights, themes, living, kitchen, and breakfast nook. Now, this has got all the cabinetry as well. It's got a built-in refrigerator, which I think is really great. It's got the double oven. And again, I love the windows on each side. And this is what is my favorite about this floor plan is you have this breakfast nook, but then you have a hearth room. And I love hearth rooms because you can sit here and drink coffee, you can have a glass of wine, you can read, and you're surrounded by light. In a minute, you can have the fireplace on in the cold weather, but it's just a really, really great floor plan. And then of course, you've got the living room. These slide open, and you can also do the screen that comes down if you want the indoor-outdoor living. And then we've got the primary bedroom, which is also really well proportioned in size and light and bright with natural sunlight. I just think it's really pretty. And then here you've got separate vanities, one on each side, his and hers. And then you have the soaking tub and a really large shower with a rain head. I love the tile back there because it just makes it warm and cozy, very spa-like. And you've got the potty. And then the really large walk-in closet with that third row again. And then of course it's attached to the laundry so that you can do your laundry really quickly, bring it right in here and hang up. This door does have a lock on it, so you do have privacy for your bedroom. All right, let me take you upstairs. All right, so you have a landing here and it shows over to the entry and then also over to the living room. And then you have your open game room here. And it's got a built-in dry bar. And then you have the same separation in rooms. So let's start way over here. So these bedrooms, again, are large bedrooms, great natural light. And then they have the ensuite bathrooms. If you don't know what ensuite means, it just means that it's private inside the room instead of in a hallway. And here you just have some storage and a half bath. And then we can go this way. I love that chandelier. Over here is another bedroom. You've got a linen closet right there. Gosh, I love all the light and brightness of this. So it's got its own ensuite bathroom. And then they just set everything up really well. And then the last room is over here off by itself for some more privacy. Oh, this is so cute. Look at that light fixture. And then of course, the cute private bathroom. Got pink, I love that. Tub, shower combo, and then its own little walk-in closet. This is always to the attic. They're usually locked in model homes. They are, but it's to the attic so that you can see in there. Okay, I want to show you the Britain model as well. There were people in there a second ago, so I'm going to try to go back and see if they're gone. Before we leave, I want to show you this backyard. Because these lots are bigger than in the fields, and there are no more lots with this view. They're sold, but you can still get a really great backyard. You can get a pool. That's what a lot of people here in Texas do because it's so dang hot. But in fact, across, they all have pools. This one has a pool, this one has a pool, this one has a pool. So it's very common. Okay, now let's go to Britain. Okay, the model's empty. We're gonna go in there. Everybody knows, if you've watched my YouTube channel at all, that Britain is my favorite for many reasons. I built with them myself. They have a 2-year customer or quality warranty. All the other builders are just 1 year, and they keep their customer service in-house. It doesn't go to a warranty company, which most of them do. And so the guy that was my general manager of my build, he literally stuck with me for the 2 years I owned the house. If anything went wrong, I texted him or put a warranty thing into the website, and they were there within a day. I mean, it was crazy. It was so good. And so I really highly like Britain, and I'm gonna take you in and show you. All right, so as we enter, you have this, and this is the exact same model as the Fields. If you've watched my video on Britain, their 60-foot model was this exact floor plan. So it's fun to see it in different colors and different lights. So they have the secondary. I love all the light fixtures they're putting in these models. And then this one does have its own ensuite. And I loved the curved shower over there, and I love it over here. It just is a really great artistic touch. So let's move into the living room and dining room, kitchen. This is such an amazing floor plan. They have the built-in refrigerator that matches the cabinetry with the wine fridge, and you're just never gonna want for storage. So you've got the gas stovetop, you've got the microwave dishwasher. It's got a gigantic island. And then they put this in. It's an upgrade, obviously, but it's beautiful. And then the fireplace goes all the way to the ceiling. And I love that they chose to put the wood around it because it just warms the space up. And they have the underlit shelves, floating shelves. And then the outdoor fireplace TV. Again, and you can see it, they already have the sunshades that come all the way down the screens so that you can lower this and you can lower this little one and have this whole space, this whole wall opens, all the way opens so that you have the indoor-outdoor. Again, you can only do that for like 9 months out of the year. The other months are just too hot, but still, it's kind of nice that it's there. All right, so then we have the half bath, the floating vanity, got the granite all the way up. Actually, that's probably quartz. Oh, look at this primary. It's so pretty. It's very dramatic. I like it when they don't make them all look the exact same. They did something similar to this in the Fields model. But then this bathroom is gigantic. So you've got this side vanity with floating and the lights under. You've got this vanity. Then you have that closet, but you also have that one. You've got the soaker tub. Sorry, I said that weird. And then a beautiful glassed in shower. And then your potty's right here. But the his and hers closets are just so nice to have. You have your own space. Got lots and lots of room. And then over here, this one's a little bit smaller, but still really great. All right, let me take you guys upstairs. Before we go upstairs, I forgot to show you guys the laundry room. And they always put a sink in the model. You can have that choice. It's an upgrade. And then of course, this is where the 3-car garage would be, but right now it's their offices. And then the pantry is right here, and it's really large, great space. All right, now let's go upstairs. Okay, this is the model that the stairs split and it goes this way. We'll go this way first. This is just a singular bedroom. Very private, would be great for, you know, high school kid, college kid. And this particular model, which is why it's so popular, has the bench seats. It's, I believe, their only floor plan that has these bench seats, and they're both in the front bedrooms. And then you have your private bathroom here as well with a stand-up, a tub and a shower. So you can always change those to stand-up showers, but I would leave at least one as a bathtub because of resale, because you may resell to somebody with a kid that wants to bathe, even if you don't have one. So just always keep that in mind, that I wouldn't turn all bathrooms into stand-up showers. All right, coming up the other side. Oh man, this is so pretty, so dramatic. And I love this because it's the open game room media concept versus that being walled off with a door. I love that you can go in and out without having to open and close a door. I like that you can see everything. Nothing's hidden. So if you are gonna have a media room upstairs, this is the way to do it. But man, they decorated this really well. I'll give you this view. And then on this side is its own private bedroom as well, with its own bathroom. And then this is the bedroom attached. And then on the other side is the bedroom. I'll show you the bathroom first. This is the bathroom. This is not private because this is the bathroom that anyone in the game room would use as well as this room. Okay, so it's the only bedroom that doesn't have its own private bath, but it's fun because it's got some steps down. It's a huge room. They've got guitars up there, that's so fun. And then it has a huge sitting ledge. And that is the difference with this and all the other floor plans. It's just really fun to have that. Okay, we're back downstairs because I wanted to show you the backyard because these lots are bigger and how great it is. So eventually these trees will grow up and that will all be kind of private. They've put in a pergola and all this is upgraded. You just get grass in your backyard and then you can choose what you'd like to put in it. But this is all for privacy. So when it's all grown, it's gonna look really great. And then the fire pit and all the things. It's a really great house. All right, let's go over pricing. Okay, let's talk pricing because that really matters. You're getting bigger lots out here, anywhere from 64 to 74 foot lots. And when I say that, it's the front of the lot. That's the measurement. And then they all go about 135 feet deep. So when people say 60 foot lot, 50 foot lot, you know, they're just measuring the front of the lot. And so as far as Britain goes, we're looking at anywhere from 3,000 square feet all the way up to 4,700 square feet. And again, you're going to get better pricing on spec homes. You just are. Once they build it, they want to get rid of it. And so they start negotiating a lot more. Right now they have ready to go move in 1 stories, almost 3,100 square feet, right at $1 million. So 999,900. Now, can we get some negotiation on that? Of course. But I just kind of want to give you price points all the way up to their 4,600 square foot. It's right at 1.2 million. And so just to give you the far and wide view. As far as Highland Homes goes, you're looking at anywhere from 3,700 square feet, 1 stories, all the way up to, 4,700 square feet, looking at anywhere from 1.1, 1.15, all the way up to 1.5. So you've got everything in between, and those are on their specs as well. If you build from the ground up, it's always going to be the most expensive option, but you're going to get every single detail that you want. So just know that you're going to pay for all of those details. As far as tradition goes, they are 64 foot lots and 74 foot lots. The 64 foot lots are going to be anywhere from the low millions, 1.1, all the way up to the 74 foot lots where you're going to get into 1.5 and everything in between that. So square footage anywhere from 3,900 square feet all the way up to 4,600 square feet. And then the bigger lots is 3,600 all the way up to 5,500. So you've got a lot to choose from. Again, there's only 173 houses in this neighborhood and the HOA is $2,000 a year. And that is to maintain all the lakes and the walking trails and the ponds. There are no lakes, they're all ponds, but they've got really pretty water fountains. You can walk to the gates of Prosper. Anyway, if you are interested in Starview, reach out, text me. We will get back to you and help you negotiate any deals. Remember, all of these builders know me. I get better deals than most realtors. So reach out and we can help you along the way.